because Ye did an interview on Alex Jones, I was being tagged repeatedly in a clip of him saying that Ben Shapiro controls me. I have never switched up. No matter what organization I worked for, my ideas have remained the same. But I also think it's really crappy for everybody to keep thinking that I have to answer and agree with every single thing that Ye says. I am not his spokesperson. Please stop tagging me in every single thing that he says and saying that my silence is violence. I, of course, do not agree with every single thing that Ye says. With people that I have personal relationships with, I try to be respectful of it. I have been very clear that I would like to continue to be respectful. I have asked for grace throughout this situation, and I do not want to have people continually asking me to weigh in to a situation that is obviously very complicated. There are real relationships there. I don't know how many times I can say this to you. I don't agree with every single thing that is being said and that is being done by my friends. I just don't. But because they are my friends, I try to deal with matters privately.
Hey guys, and welcome to Mika Reacts Reviews, where we react and review to things on the internet. So a lot of people had an issue with Candace Owens' sort of statement or explanation, where I guess people kept asking her to speak on the most recent Ye's interviews, especially the one from Alex Jones. He's had more since then, especially the one on Gavin Newsom's podcast, but particularly on Alex Jones, because the Gavin Newsom's podcast I don't think was published by the time she came out with this. So a lot of people were kind of upset about it and annoyed by her response, and I honestly don't know why. There's one part of her response that I understand why being annoyed, and the other part I don't get it. I actually respect Candace Owens standing her ground, because there's a lot of fake people in this YouTube network universe, especially the ones who are commentators and political and cultural talking heads. However, this statement she made about Kanye West made me feel like she is the real deal. And there was always questions about Candace Owens when she first came out, whether she was a grifter or not, and I don't believe she is. And the more I watch her, the more I believe she truly believes and stands in what she's saying. Now, anyway, to her statement, the part that I understand why people are upset is her annoyance of people asking her or tagging her and, demanding an explanation. Why are you annoyed? I feel like it's very obvious why people are asking you for your opinion, because you have caped for Kanye and spoke on a lot of news around Kanye for years, political news, cultural news, his personal life, whatever. And she's done a good job at breaking down the story. It's not just a purely like, I'm Team Kanye no matter what he does. She breaks down the stories in a really well-mannered way. Like she does a journalistic sort of like integrity. She's good at what she does. And so she's been very involved in Kanye West's sort of universe in the last few years, and she's just recently talked about Kanye along with Kyrie Irving and Dave Chappelle with this whole anti-Yamaka situation. So it's natural, I think, for people to be like, hey, you kind of took up for Kanye with receipts and facts and all that good stuff, so it's fine. However, you're being silenced right now. Why is that? I think it's natural for people to ask, and I think it's kind of like disingenuous for her to be so shocked and annoyed that people want to know her opinion.
I don't agree with people that I have personal relationships with. I try to be respectful of it. I have been very clear that I would like to continue to be respectful. I have asked for grace throughout this situation, and I do not want to have people continually asking me to weigh in to a situation that is obviously very complicated. There are real relationships there. I don't know how many times I can say this to you. I don't agree with every single thing that is being said and that is being done by my friends. I just don't. But because they are my friends, I try to deal with matters privately. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for the love of God, for the last time, allow this to be all that I have to say about that.
When it came to her talking about why she's not talking about the recent controversy with Ye, I completely understand. She did say that she doesn't agree with everything Ye says and everything Ye does, and she doesn't agree with a lot of her friends that are on this space, like Ben Shapiro or Michael Knowles or Matt Walsh, right? They all have different opinions, and she doesn't necessarily have to vocalize every single time she disagrees with them.
Because Ye did an interview on Alex Jones, I was being tagged repeatedly in a clip of him saying that Ben Shapiro controls me. And what do you have to say for this? Oh, she can't say anything at all because Ben Shapiro is controlling her. I think it should be abundantly obvious, based on the way that I cover news topics and the way that Ben Shapiro covers news topics and our varying opinions, not just me and Ben, me and Matt and Michael Knowles, that nobody is controlling the other person. I mean, what examples do you need? Ben was very pro-vax. His wife is a doctor. He likes vaccines. He's vaxxed his children. He got the COVID vaccine. I was staunchly and remain staunchly against not just the COVID vaccine, all vaccines. I am a proud non-vaxxer. I did not vax my children. I believe that the big pharma collusion has been happening for a very long time. I respect Ben's right to get vaccines and to vax his children, but I disagree with that. Ben was a supporter, is a supporter, I guess, of President Zelensky and what's happening in Ukraine. He believes Ukraine has a right to defend itself against Russia. I believe that it's all part of a money laundering operation and that President Zelensky is no better than Putin. I believe that what is happening over there is us moving from Afghanistan, the money that we were spending every single day, and it's a part of the military-industrial complex. And so I do not support anything in Ukraine. We don't agree on many topics. And if we did, and he was controlling me, he would be doing a very bad job of controlling me based on what we talk about. And I think that it was really crappy for somebody who is a friend of mine. I say that on a platform, but I also think it's really crappy for everybody to keep thinking that I have to answer and agree with every single thing that Ye says. I am not his spokesperson. I don't agree with every single thing that Ben Shapiro says. I don't agree with everything that Michael Knowles says. Michael Knowles, by the way, is the godfather to my child. Nobody says, well, Candace, what are you going to say about what Michael Knowles says? Michael Knowles supported lockdowns for a couple of weeks. What do you have to say? No, because he's a different person, okay? I don't agree with people that I have personal relationships with. I try to be respectful of it. I have been very clear.
She made it pretty clear that Kanye, Ye, is her friend. And so if she has a criticism, she's going to make that a personal phone call. She's going to text him and message him personally. And she says, she has spoke about this before, that when it comes to certain things, she's only going to go so far with Ye because that is her friend. That is a personal relationship. And she's not going to just throw him under the bus and then back up over him like a lot of political talking heads will do. Candace Owens has been pretty consistent. Like, take Dave Chappelle. Everybody, every conservative, Republican, libertarian, free speech, so-called free speech absolutist, praised Dave Chappelle when he came out against cancel culture and woke culture and SJWs and the trans activist groups and stuff like that. People praised him. But as soon as he, I believe, called Candace Owens a biatch or something like that, belittled her or whatever, they threw him away. They throw the whole man away. Except for Candace Owens. Candace Owens was the only one who was like, it's not nice to be called those things, and I don't agree with him, but I agree with his ability to say those things, and I'm still a fan of Dave Chappelle. You know what I mean? Dave Rubin is another one. There's so many political, Republican, conservative, cultural talking heads that use Dave Rubin's platform to climb the ladder, to get more subscribers, to get more views, to get their name out there. So many have used Dave Chappelle's platform because back in the day, Dave Chappelle was the Joe Rogan for politics. Like, if you wanted your name out there, you went on Dave Chappelle's show, right? Dave Chappelle and his husband decided to have a child, and his so-called friends and the people that used his platform to gain fame or notoriety threw him under the bus, and again took the bus, got back in it, and backed over him and made these elaborate, I denounce this, I don't agree with this videos about the David Rubin situation, and also in the same breath says I like him and we are friends. If you are friends with someone and you disagree with what they did, I mean, unless it's something really egregious like, you know, blowing up an elementary school or something like that. Other than that, you call your friend, you message them, and you say, by the way, just to let you know, I personally don't agree with this, but I still love you, right? And so a lot of people like Lauren Sutherland and Blair White has come out multiple times and said you will be surprised how fake a lot of these people are and how grifty they really are and what they do behind the scenes. They act like they're super religious, but they're like snorting coke off a stripper's ass. You will be surprised. And for me, there's tiny little tells that I can see when it comes to political talking heads or pundits or, you know, commentators, that they do. They're little actions that make me believe you're not who you actually say you are, and you're probably just grifting. And Candace Owens is just not one of them. I respect her stance that Ye is her friend, and there's just so much she's going to say and do. She sort of generalized and generally said, I don't agree with everything that Ye said, but I'm going to have personal conversations with him. And so I personally applaud that. I don't think there's anything wrong with her statement. Again, I think it's odd to be annoyed or be confused by people who want to know what your opinion is. But other than that, I completely agree with Candace Owens, and I respect her stance. I respect her more. The more I watch Candace Owens, the more I actually like and respect her. Candace Owens is still far and above more conservative and Republican than I would ever be. But the more I watch her, the more I connect with her and the more I respect her. But tell me what you think. Do you think Candace Owens should have gave a more blunt, precise, detailed explanation of exactly what she disagrees with what Kanye West said and what she agrees with what Kanye West said? Do you think this is a cop-out to say he's my friend? Or do you respect her stance of like not throwing her friend under the bus? Do you think it's weird that she seemed annoyed that she was asked? Or do you understand it? Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this whole thing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. Links down below and links to all of the internet platforms I'm on, my socials, my Twitter, my Minds.com, my Rumble, my Discord, and the links that I have to all my other YouTube channels is in the description box below and also in the community section and about page. And if you like, you can super thanks. I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle. I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link. Go subscribe to my travel vlog channel and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date. And you guys have an amazing day.